Okay guys, we are going to go ahead and we are going to get the bread out. I got one loaf that has been cooking, and I've got the other loaf that has not been cooked yet because I want to show you how to put it in the pan and get it prepared. But you'll get to see it before and you'll get to see it after almost immediately. So the bread's about ready to come out, and it is 12 o'clock midnight, so I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to get this video done and show you how the bread turned out. So it's still going to be hot, but we'll get to try it out. So anyway, let's go over here and I'll show you what's happening. Okay, so we've got our glass pan. Now I did let all the dough double in size, and then I cut it in half. This is one of the halves right here that we are going to put in this loaf pan. There's my timer. So we're going to go ahead and move this aside, and we're going to get the bread out. Okay. Ooh, I hope I wish I had the smell of it. Now I did put foil on it about 15-20 minutes before it was done. That way it stops the browning process on the top. So here's one of the loaves. Let me bring it closer to you. So here's one of the loaves right here. Okay. Isn't that nice? Oh. And it smells so good. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so what you're going to do to get this bread to look like this. And also, one thing that I also did was, this has been rising a little bit longer than this one has because it has been baking. It has been baking for about 35 minutes. So this has got to rise about 35 minutes longer. The longer you let it rise, the better. So we're going to go ahead and spray the pan with some spray, or you can also butter the pan. A lot of people like to put a little bit of flour in there. I don't like doing that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll it. And we're just going to fit that bad boy in there. Now, once you do that, once you get this in your pan, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to score it this way. And then score it this way in both directions. Okay, what that's going to do is it's going to make it like a split top bread. Okay, just like that. Now you can also just leave it alone and don't even put a split. But there it is. Now it is going to rise pretty high in the oven. But I mean, you can also give it a third rise if you wanted to. But we're going to go ahead and stick this in the oven. Now also what you can do is before you put it in the oven, this is the time that you can sprinkle it with some seasonings if you want to. So you can have a plain white bread top, or you can go ahead and do like a multi-grain, so you can take sesame seeds and some poppy seeds and things like that, and just so you can do toasted sesame seeds, raw toasted sesame seeds, and some of your poppy seeds, and a little bit of salt, and just go ahead and sprinkle that over your bread before you bake it. Make sure you put a little bit of butter on top, or spray a little bit of oil on there, so the stuff can go ahead and adhere to it while it's baking. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it just regular white bread because this will give us some bread that we can make sandwiches on for the rest of the week and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the oven. Again, make sure that you have your piece of foil ready for about 15 to 20 minutes before it's done, so you can put it on top of the bread so it stops the browning process. I wish I would have put my aluminum foil on here a little bit sooner. It's not as dark, but it's a little dark, a little bit darker than what I wanted, but it's fine. So. Now, I did clean up a little bit. I got everything cleaned up, so you can see. These are my zucchini breads. I make these little loaves. Make these little loaves right here. So you can see the size. You know, pretty good sized loaves, single serving. And this is the zucchini bread. It's a sweet zucchini bread. It's not like your typical sour or salty type. So this is more of a sweet dessert type zucchini bread. It's very moist. This is made with sour cream, and that's what gives it its moist texture. But I made 8 of these. These right here. I got some more bags of these. I got 2 in these bags. I want to be giving these to a couple people I know. And then the white bread, what I'll do is I'll make a sandwich or something. So with this, we're going to put your paper towel down there. I'm just going to throw it out. Okay. There it is. There's your bread. Pretty sweet, eh? So we're going to get out a knife. And we want a good knife. And you want a knife with a good serrated edge whenever you're cutting bread. I know you're supposed to let it set so the gluten's going to form, but we can't wait that long. Good. So now, another thing you could do with this is you can make this a cinnamon swirl bread. Do it just like you would a cinnamon roll, but instead of cutting it, just put it in the bread loaf like that, and it will bake like that, and you'll have the swirl in the bread of the cinnamon and the sugar. Yum. I love to bake, so. If you want to know anything about baking, let me know. If you want me to bake something that you don't know how to bake, let me know and I'll try and teach you. I'm not a chef or anything. I'm just long the poor boy. Is that right, Donnie? Okay, went and gave Donnie a piece of the bread. So we're going to go ahead and cut a slice here. And I'm going to take it over there here to the camera a little bit closer so you can just get a glimpse of this beautiful bread. It's right there. Still steaming. Good crust. It's not burnt. Very good. In fact, what I'll do is we will move you over this way, that way. You can have a better view of the bread. So yes, I keep having something popping up on here. What is that? Okay, it was something about my maps weren't working or something, so my GPS was on. So anyway, here's the bread. Let's flip this around. Look at that bread. Very good stuff. So, I hope you like the bread. It's a great recipe. Like I said, it took a while for me to perfect it. But I usually don't eat heels, but hey man, there's some good ass bread. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I had to stop drinking, so I got coffee. So I've been drinking coffee. And here it is, 12:10 a.m. drinking coffee. I don't think I want to go to sleep. I might just make something else. So, who knows, you might see another video later. Oh, anyway, you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoy the bread. Hope you make the bread if you do make the bread. Let me know what you thought of it. And maybe you should do it. Maybe, hey, give me a video response. Let me know what you thought. I'll talk to you later. Bye. See ya. Happy bread! Happy bread! Look at that. Look at that. So you could make it a sandwich, fresh bread. Look at that. Fresh bread. Okay. Try to give you a good shot of the bread. So, anyway, whatever. Hope you like it. Talk to you later. Bye.